Okay, let's take a look at some exam one details um, for our day. What is this? It's Tuesday. It's going to be day 6 video. So from our homepage, let's go to day 6. Day 6 topic for the day, general topics for today, limits at infinity, limits of infinity, and the differences there. A limit of infinity is when you take a limit and it turns to be infinite. A limit at infinity is when you take a limit as the input approaches infinity, whether it's positive or negative. And then that's going to help us answer questions like long-term behavior. It's going to help us answer questions about asymptotes, whether vertical or horizontal. Okay, so that's lesson 2425. You got a MyMathLab due today, end of day. Second discussion post due by the end of the day, Tuesday. Group activity happening. Group activity 3, be working on that, is due end of day Thursday, I believe. But you can check the syllabus to confirm that. And then let's start talking about our exam 1. So click exam 1 details and it'll tell you about what our exam 1 is like. So our exam 1 has 2 parts to it. There's a written part and there is an online MyMathLab or MyLab Math part. And you're going to complete these parts separately. To access either part, you need to click this link exam 1 or click this link exam 1 MLM. And let's see, both links are active. You can click either one at this point to start to read more about what the exam parts are going to be like, the written part, the online part. And the exam takes place in the 24-hour period of July 10th. So this is this Friday from midnight to the end of the day. You have 24 hours to complete both exam 1 written and exam 1 online. If you want some prep topics to show, to read through what the exams include, click the prep topics. But exam 1 written, these problems are going to be like our activity problems. The exam 1 online, these problems will be like the MyMathLab problems. So let's click exam 1 written. It's going to tell you that, again, you have 24 hours to complete this. To access the written part, you click this file and it'll be available to you. You can either download it, you can print and write on it. You could write down the problems on your own sheet of paper, or at least your answers on your own sheet of paper. In the end, you're going to submit this exam when written, your work, to Gradescope, just like you do your activities. There are 5 questions on it, some with multiple parts. It's open resource to you through Canvas. So any lecture note, textbook, anything we have posted on Canvas, that's what's available to you to use. You may not use just the internet at large. No use of a calculator. You're not going to need one. These problems are written in such a way that you should not need a calculator. No AI use. Nobody else. Can't use anybody else. Talk to anybody else, but you can talk to me. So if you have questions in that 24-hour period on the written exam 1 part, please reach out and we can talk about it. We could Zoom about it. We could do whatever. But please reach out if you have questions. Aside from communicating with me, it's a solo exam. If it seems that you've cheated on the exam or used AI, then this could mean that you're going to fail the course. Just depends. Okay, that is exam 1 written. Let's go back to the exam 1 page. Let's go to exam 1 online. Okay, so at some point in the 24-hour period of July 10th, you decide when you want to work. So you'll have accessed the exam 1 written file and worked on those, submitted those by the end of the day to Gradescope. You'll have accessed the online portion of our exam through this link here in MyMathLab. It's going to take you to to the questions. There are 24 questions, and you're going to have 2 attempts per question. If you miss the question, you can try it again. If you get it right, you get it right. Again, if you have any questions, let me know. The same rules apply in terms of to this online part as they did to the written part. It's full open resource with Canvas. You can talk to myself, but you can talk to no one else. The only difference here is that you are allowed to use a calculator. Again, AI is prohibited, internet at large is prohibited, working with other people, prohibited. But if you need to talk to me, that's great. If you want to use Canvas resources, that's great. And again, you have the use of a calculator if you want. All right, so to use that calculator, either if you have your own calculator, that's fine. You could also use Wolfram Alpha here as a calculator. And then if you need further instructions regarding AI use, what have you, please consult the syllabus there. And then that's our exam one. So by the end of the 24-hour period, you will need to have submitted the exam one written part and to Gradescope and completed the 24 questions on MyMathLab. Okay, that is it for now. If you got questions, please reach out and we can check in again soon. You can all do great on your exam. And if you have questions, please just message me during the day. Okay, take care.